Have different emotional responses and reactions to triggers. And that can be experiencing too much emotion or too little emotion. So when we're looking at too much, that's when we're really close. We're really connected with that feeling, overwhelmed, flooded, and likely going to act out of character and do things to try and bring us back to a state of balance. When we're feeling what we would call too little, that tends to be when there's that feeling of numbness, of nothing, disconnected from the emotion. And that might be when we're feeling really low and almost feel like we're unable to function and get up and get on with our day. Whether we're feeling really close to an emotion or really distant to an emotion, what it takes to bring us back to a state of balance is going to be very much dependent on you as an individual and of what it is that you're feeling. Because when we're feeling really sad, it takes a different toolbox perhaps to when we're feeling really angry. It's a different kind of emotion, a different energy to shift. So it can take different strategies. And I think that's something we don't realize. We often don't realize that different emotions come with a different toolbox. So when you realize that, that can be really powerful, because that means when you're feeling angry, you can say, okay, I know that when I'm feeling angry, this doesn't work, but this does. But of course, it does mean when it comes to self-soothing, when it comes to knowing how to move yourself back into a state where you're regulated, you have to have experimented enough to find out what helps you as an individual. So we often won't read the exact process or the exact formula that works for us in a book. Loads of useful tips, but the experimenting, that's the part that you really have to do.